Aria's real face. For a while, the whole city was buzzing about the huge wedding, but nobody knew who the happy couple was. Charlie drove the 520, which was actually a modified 760, and took his wife home. On the way, Claire was still lost in a haze of happiness, replaying the last few hours in her mind. She couldn't help but ask Charlie, "How did you book the Sky Garden? I thought they never did private events, right?" Charlie smiled and said, "Honestly, a top executive at the Aurelius Grand is an old friend of mine from the orphanage. We went through some tough times together. I mean, we used to split a single dinner roll between us. So I asked him for a favor this time, and he really came through." Claire nodded. "Oh, I see. How come you've never mentioned him before?" Charlie said, "I had a lot of friends at the orphanage. It would take me 3 days and 3 nights to tell you about all of them. I just figured you wouldn't be interested, so I never brought it up." Claire said seriously, "You're my husband. Of course I'm interested in your past. I really want to know." Charlie smiled and said, "All right then, I'll tell you more." "Okay." When they got back to their neighborhood, Charlie pulled the car up to their building. He had just parked and was getting out with Claire when they ran right into her parents walking home. Her mom saw them and immediately gasped, "Claire, where did this car come from?" When her dad saw the car, his eyes lit up. "Wow! Claire, did you buy it new? This is a big deal." Claire quickly said, "Dad, Mom, I didn't buy the car. Charlie did." "Charlie?" Her dad frowned and asked, "Charlie, where did you get the money for this? Did you use our household money?" Charlie quickly replied, "No, Dad, I bought it with my own money." Her mom walked around the car looking it over and scoffed. He eats our food and lives in our house, and then he saves up to buy a car without a thought for us. What an ungrateful freeloader." Claire quickly jumped in. "Mom, don't talk about Charlie like that." Her dad's voice dripped with jealousy. "And you bought a 520. A guy like Charlie doesn't deserve a car this nice. Isn't the 3 Series good enough for him?" Her mom said coldly, "I'm telling you, your dad doesn't even have a car." He's not getting any younger. If you don't let him enjoy things now, he might not get the chance later. Then she said angrily, "So give this car to your dad." Claire looked at Charlie and asked quietly, "Charlie, what do you think?" Charlie thought to himself, "Yeah, right. But this isn't a 520, it's a 760. Honestly, his father-in-law was a total pushover, and even Lady Wilson didn't have much respect for him. A 760 would be a complete waste on him. Thinking fast, he put on a smile. "Oh, Dad, this is just the 520, the lowest model in the 5 Series. It's basically the base model. If you drive this car around, people will make fun of you." His mother-in-law's eyebrows shot up. "What? Are you trying to get out of giving it to us?" Charlie quickly waved his hands. "No, that's not it at all. How could I? I just think you can't be driving around in a base model. So instead of giving you this 520, I'll buy you a 530. The 530 is a step up, so you'll have some status when you drive it." His mother-in-law frowned and asked, "And you have the money to buy a 530? Charlie said, "I only put a down payment on this car, and I still have some money left over. Don't worry. I'll buy you a new car first thing tomorrow morning." The second her parents heard Charlie promise to buy them a better car tomorrow, they were all smiles. Her dad had no idea he'd just missed out on a top-of-the-line 760. Claire was still a little worried, though. After they went back to their room and got ready for bed, she quietly asked Charlie, "Do you really have enough money to buy another car? I have some savings. You can take and use them." Charlie quickly waved his hand. "No, don't worry. I have enough." Claire apologized, saying, "I'm so sorry. I can't believe my parents are like this." Charlie smiled and said, "What are you talking about? Your parents are my parents now. We're a family, and it's only right to take care of them." With that, Charlie lay down on his makeshift bed on the floor and smiled. "Don't worry. I'll buy them another one first thing tomorrow morning." Claire said, "Charlie, thank you." Charlie, "Hey, what are you being so formal for? My wife." Claire blushed and asked, "Aren't you going to be cold sleeping on the floor tonight?" Charlie, "Nope, not cold at all. Don't worry, I'm fine." Claire, "Well, if you're not cold, then just go to sleep, you idiot." She was finally trying to invite him into bed, but the idiot was completely oblivious. That's when it finally dawned on Charlie. He'd just missed a huge hint. So he quickly said, "Oh, honey, you know what? It's actually freezing down here. I'm starting to shiver." Claire said, "If you're cold, then grab another blanket." Charlie's hopes sank. After a few moments, he decided to try again. "Honey, I think the temperature dropped. I'm really cold now." Claire ignored him, kicking a blanket off her bed and onto the floor. She said, "How cold can it be on a summer night? If you're still cold, I can find you a winter coat to wear." Charlie was devastated. It looked like his wife really wasn't going to let him sleep in the bed tonight. The next morning, Claire was getting ready for work. Charlie made her breakfast, handed her the key to the car, and said, "Why don't you drive to the office today?" Claire hesitated. "It's your car. Is it really okay for me to drive it to work?" Charlie said, "Of course, you're my wife. The car was always for you, not for me." Claire nodded and said, "Thank you." After that, she took the key from him. Her dad, who was standing nearby, looked on with envy. "And Charlie, you said you were going to buy me a car. You didn't forget, did you?" "I didn't forget," Charlie said. "Just hang tight. I'm going to buy it for you today. You just wait for me to drive the new car home." Her dad's face lit up with a smile. "All right then, I'll be waiting." "A 5:30, that's what you said. Don't get the wrong one." Charlie chuckled, nodded, and said, "Dad, don't worry. I'll buy you the 5:30 today." After that, he followed his wife downstairs and pulled his little electric scooter out of the trunk of the 760. Claire drove the 760 to work, while Charlie rode his electric scooter back to the dealership. As he got close to the dealership, he happened to pass by the entrance of the same dealership he had left in rage. The salespeople at the dealership spotted him first. One of them blurted out, "Holy crap! It's the guy who bought the 760, and he's back on that little electric scooter." "Man, I don't care if we have to beg," another said. "We have to stop him and sell him a fully loaded Gravix Elite from here. Let's go." Suddenly, a whole group of salesmen rushed out and swarmed around him. "Sir, come to our dealership and check out the latest, top-of-the-line Gravix Elite. Sir, our Gravix Elite is incredibly powerful. It's got a W12 engine, which is even better than the V12 in the 760 from the other manufacturer." Charlie asked, "Is that so?" "It's true," a salesman jumped in eagerly. "Listen, let me tell you, our W12 engine has a feature where you can shut down half the cylinders. When half of the 12 cylinders are off, you're only running on 6, which saves a ton of gas." Charlie said with a smirk, "So, I should buy a 12-cylinder car just to turn off 6 of the cylinders to save gas." "Wouldn't it just be easier to buy a 6-cylinder car in the first place?" The salesman's face turned red as he realized his mistake, and he stammered, unable to find a response. Charlie sneered at them. "I know what you're all thinking. You're just upset that I bought a 760 yesterday, so today you're trying to suck up to me and make me your customer, right?" The group of salespeople all nodded quickly. Charlie, "Well, listen up. It's too late. Yesterday you all blew me off. Today, I'm way out of your league." After saying that, Charlie pressed the horn on his little electric scooter. It let out a sharp beep. "Get out of my way. I'm going to the other dealership to buy a car." A salesman ran out and yelled, "Hey, you clowns! What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to steal our customers? Didn't you see he just blew you off? If you keep harassing our valued client, I swear I'll call the news and expose all of you." The Gravix Elite guys couldn't take the heat, so they had no choice but to walk away, looking defeated. The manager of the other dealership came out to greet Charlie personally and asked respectfully, "Mr. Charlie, are you looking to buy another car today? Charlie nodded. Do you have a 530 in stock? I want to drive it off the lot today. Yes! The manager was ecstatic. He bought a 760 yesterday and now a 530 today. This guy was a serious VIP. So he quickly said, "Sir, please come with me. I'll show you the one we have on the floor." Charlie nodded and followed him into the showroom. There was a 530 right there in the showroom. Charlie got in to check it out. He noticed that even though the car looked a lot like the 7 Series from the outside, the interior was a definite downgrade. Still, for its class, it was considered a high-end model. He was just about to pull out his card and buy the car. Just then, he heard a familiar voice say, "Oh, honey, I absolutely love the X6. Will you buy me an X6? From inside the car, Charlie looked toward the voice and saw Aria, the fiancée of his college friend Darren. She was clinging to the arm of some other guy, looking way too close and flirty. Charlie frowns. He thought to himself, Aria called that guy honey. Is she cheating on Darren? He couldn't help but feel angry. He had no tolerance for people with no morals, especially when it came to being unfaithful. On top of that, Darren was always so busy with work, and here she was sneaking around behind his back. A woman like that was just disgusting. Just then, he heard the man, who had a sleazy look on his face, ask, "If I bought you the X6 right now, what would you tell Darren?" "Darren," Aria said with a look, "don't even bring up that loser. His family needs money, but he doesn't have any, and he's got no ambition. Honestly, if he weren't so predictable and easy to manage, I wouldn't be with him at all."
Wait, that's not the end. You've just had a free taste. Now get the full story on the Pocket FM app, link in description. Check out our next video and playlist, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.